Cass, tough night at the office. How are the emotions after that one?
Disappointed, to be honest. I think it's some points lost, for sure. We were in a very strong position and I think we were in control of the game and we just didn't finish the chances and weren't clinical in the right moment to put the game to bed, and then that's what happens in these types of games.
Yeah, what do you put that down to in terms of the dominance? Let's speak positively, the dominance for that first 75 minutes and playing really well. What went into that performance?
I think, despite the disappointment, we can take some positives out of it for sure. Our style of play is starting to become stronger, and I think everyone's kind of understanding everyone a bit better. This is my first camp and my first kind of real minutes, so I think we're starting to build some real good chemistry in the team and start to create a lot of good chances. And in this game, there was a period where we were kind of on top after the second half, and we had a few chances. Myself, I had 2 of them, and we just didn't put them in the back of their net. And I think if those go in, the game gets put to bed, and then we kind of go on and score more goals. And we didn't do that, and started to make a few little small mistakes, and then in the end conceded a few goals.
Talk us through your goal to begin with. Came really quick and also was started by another young player in this squad, Hayden Matthews, getting his start and sort of putting you through there after 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, it was really, really early on. Saw a bit of space and went in behind and actually mistimed it a little bit, and the guy missed it and then was close enough and the defender made a mistake and I just pounced on it. So yeah, it was good to get the goal early, and I think that filled us with a bit of confidence, maybe a bit too much, and we were a bit passive from then on, but yeah.
And then they score 2 goals in quick succession, both pretty unlucky. What's going through the head at that stage?
It's a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest. One mistake and then the ball's in the back of the net, and then the crowd gets involved, and then the atmosphere increases and they take the momentum and then kick on and score another goal. So it was, I don't know, a bit of adrenaline, a bit of a rush and a bit of confusion to how they scored 2 goals so quickly, and very disappointing, but we knew we still had some bit of time and we had to try get a point or win the game is what we were trying to do, and in the end we scored another goal and secured a point. I think for yourself on a personal level as well, you've spoken about goal to game ratio in the past. Whether it's 6 goals now or that's 7 goals now, but in 11 games, getting that extra one tonight, and despite those missed chances, a brace tonight for yourself. Yeah, scoring goals is what I'm in the team to do, but ultimately winning games is what I want. These are FIFA World Cup qualifiers, and I want to be in that plane and I want to be in that squad and I want to help this country get to that next World Cup. And today we missed out on an opportunity to get some points and put ourselves closer to our goal. But happy for the goals, but still a lot more to improve and wish we got the win.
And so on that, is there, Saudi Arabia dropped points today as well, and so this doesn't hurt us as much as it could. Is it a lesson as well in terms of what sort of threat these other nations play, and that we need to take each game so seriously?
Yeah, for sure. I think we already knew that coming into the game. In the short period of time I've been involved in the national team, I've learned quickly that these kind of games, you have to put them to bed, otherwise teams can sneak back into it, and it happens in club football as well. So yeah, it's another game that we need to take something from, and when we come back in March to play, we need to know that when we find ourselves ahead, we need to keep pushing on, keep pressing, and be clinical and finish those chances to put games to bed.